hear that? That's the sound of the next level loading. I'm Hollie Woods, and you're hanging out with Episode 8 of Totally Tubular Trivia. Before I begin the trivia fun, it's time to reveal the answer to last week's radical riddle. The gray plastic box with a hinged front face? You guessed it, it's the NES, the original Nintendo Entertainment System. If you didn't spend half your afternoon blowing into cartridges just to get Mario to stop flickering, did you even game? Anyway, let's get on with the show. I've got 10 gnarly questions to test your 80s IQ. So grab a new Coke and let's go.
Question 1, movies.
In the 1988 cult classic, Heathers, what's the name of the high school where the Heathers clique rules the school? The answer is Westerberg High School. The school was actually named after Paul Westerberg from the band The Replacements. Because Winona Ryder was a total fangirl, it's a great little Easter egg. If you missed it, you're basically a Martha dump truck. Look it up, baby.
Question 2, music.
7 Days in Sammy's Town was the first Walla Voodoo album to feature a new lead singer after Stan Ridgway went solo. Who was he? The answer is Andy Preboy. While Stan was off doing his own thing, Preboy stepped in and gave us Far Side of Crazy. Most people just remember it as the album that proved Walla Voodoo could still be weird and Western, even after their original sheriff left town.
Question 3, TV.
On the video game show Starcade, what was the name of that tuxedo-wearing toy butler that winners could pick as a grand prize instead of a full-sized arcade game? The answer is the Omnibot. This thing could carry a tray and play cassette tapes, which was all we wanted during the robot craze of 1984. It turns out, having a plastic friend was way more tempting to kids than a year's supply of turtle wax.
Question 4, fashion.
We just call them jellies, but the French company that invented the plastic shoes in 1946 is called Méduse. What does that word actually mean in English? The answer is jellyfish. They were originally a solution to a leather shortage after World War II. It took 40 years, but they eventually became the bright, blister-inducing fashion choice of 1983. Beauty is pain, especially when it's made of PVC.
Question 5, pop culture.
Most of us spent the 80s taping movies and shows off the TV. What was the specific legal term the Supreme Court used in 1984 to describe recording a show now to watch it later? The answer is time shifting. That ruling basically kept us all out of jail. Without it, your bedroom would have been filled with unlabeled VHS tapes of grainy 6-hour marathons of Knight Rider contraband. Seriously, recording was an art form. If you didn't label those tapes immediately, you'd pop one in expecting the Breakfast Club and get 6 hours of your cousin's wedding. It was a total game of VHS Russian roulette. But some things were much easier to recognize, like this next one. Since we're mid-episode, it's time for the commercial break trivia question. Let's look at a kid who became an overnight star for Bologna brand.
Question 6, commercials.
In the Oscar Mayer My Bologna Has a First Name commercial, what is the very last words little Andy Lambro says to the camera after he finishes the song? The answer is, how's that? He totally ad-libbed that line.
Oops.
4-year-old Andy was such a natural, he basically finished the jingle and then asked the director for a performance review.
Question 7, food.
You know those strawberry candies with the soft centers found in every grandma's house? What's the name of the Argentinian company that's the most famous maker of them? The answer is Arcor. These things have been around since the 1860s. We all recognize the wrapper that looks like a little strawberry with green foil leaves. They aren't just candy, they're a grandmother's status symbol.
Question 8. Video games.
In the original Frogger, there's like a purple female frog you can pick up for extra points. What's her name? The answer is Lady Frog. She's called Lily now, and she's worth 200 points if you get her home. Just don't let her fall in the water, because apparently in the 80s, water was as dangerous to frogs as a sidewalk was to a slinky.
Question 9. Toys.
We all spent the 80s asking the Magic 8-Ball if our crush liked us back. How many total sides are there on the die that floats in the mystery blue liquid? The answer is 20. It has 10 yeses, 5 nos, and 5 vague answers. It was basically the original Siri, though Siri is way less likely to tell you, reply hazy, when you ask it if you're going to marry Corey Haim.
Question 10. Celebrities.
In the steamy 1988 drama Two Moon Junction, Richard Tyson played the carnival worker who charms a southern debutante. What was his character's name? The answer is Perry. Tyson beat out hundreds of actors for this role. It's probably the only movie that has a woman running away with the guy who smells like funnel cakes. What a trip! You survived the cliques, the blisters, and the grandma candy. Congratulations! Thanks for hanging out. But before you go and tight roll your jeans, here's a radical riddle to think about until our next episode. I'm small, square, and harder than my name, with a sliding metal door that's part of my game. I'm the keeper of homework or a pixelated quest, though I only hold a megabyte or 2 at best. Think about it. I'm Hollie Woods, and I'll reveal the answer next time right here on Totally Tubular Trivia. Be excellent to each other.